Hey, users Rex, City, and Mark.
I'm Mark.
I'm Nikki.
And this is
Hunter, episode 148.
Yeah.
The finale.
It's the final countdown.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I hope I cry.
You Hope You Cry.
This is the end of an era. I must
To feel
cry.
emotional. You need to
I
feel
want to
the
be
impact.
good cry. Nice good cry. Good cry.
Yeah, this show has been very long in the making for us because we had stopped watching it at one point and the channel came back. We started I think 133 and we kept going.
84.
84. We
84,
started.
85.
Yeah, we
Episode
summarize
84,
yes.
summarize 81 to 83.
Yeah, it could have been 133. Yeah.
Yeah.
A long time coming.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So we know we have to wrap up Ging, and also I'd like to see Kurapika.
Kurapika.
Like, why the heck he's just sitting in a room?
What's up with
just
that?
steaming. So I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if it was like a mistake. Like there's like, oh, he's here, or if they're gonna do something. I hope they do something with that.
Yeah, maybe we'll see all those things in this episode. Guys, remember to hit the like button, remember to hit the subscribe button. Also check out the Patreon in the description to see these episodes. Well, you can't see these episodes a whole week early anymore because it's done! But you can see the uncut version of this episode and also the uncut version of all of our other shows. And also check to see our new show on the channel, Dororo. Woo!
Yes.
It's out now.
It's great.
And also, remember, this very week that you see this, we're already watching Jujutsu Kaisen and we're watching Rurouni Kenshin. It should also be out the same week. Check those out and possibly another show, maybe, not entirely sure yet. We're going to see how it goes with these 3 shows and then we'll see.
So let's get right into the show.
This is Whale Island, right?
Yeah. Miro?
子供を捨ててでも続けたいと思う仕事なんだね。
Yeah.
ハンターってそれだけすごい仕事なんだね。
イさんに認めてもらうための最終試験が彼を探し当てることなのさ。これがどんな狩りより難しい。
He gave his son a hunter
彼は
exam.
俺の知る限り最高のハンターだ。
Really?
That's
The
Kite saying
greatest.
that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
ジン、
Whoa.
Well, that was such a cut off, okay.
Maybe they
Past
just
and future.
they cut out the intro. He's gonna run the whole way. Oh my gosh.
He can.
He can indeed.
He could sprint the whole way, he'd be fine. Oh, everything led up to this.
Aww.
Wing-san.
Wing.
Biscuit.
And they can go.
Bummer.
Oh yeah. Right in the hole. I never forget that scene. Kaito.
Knuckles.
I'm just gonna shoot.
Sadness.
Did he never meet Shoot?
It's a great question.
I think they went there together. Like all 4 went there together. I think they went there at some point. Okay.
倒木希望？ダメだよ。この先18
What?
歳未満は
Just sneak by.
Try to stop me.
何か特別な資格
Oh,
が
okay.
ないと。
We still have that, right?
おプロハンタ
Hey.
ー？その年で？これ失礼。どうぞどうぞ。
Doza. That's the end of the
literally ends,
platform,
so you
yeah.
have to just climb.
アドバイスしたくぜ。先客が残したくさびや足場を当てにするなよ。
Yeah.
登れるやつは大概丸腰だ。
Oh,
と
okay.
ころにいるやつもそうだ。
Oh. The guy at top.
So everyone else died.
Yeah.
10分くらい木にしがみつ
10 minutes.
Whoa.
No. He's fine.
Yes.
Of course he is. You know what he's been through.
It's also amazing.
Ugh. And he's looking down.
Dying.
Oh, go!
Please! I'm getting vicarious height fear.
Same.
I'm surprised he's not running up it.
Yeah.
先は長いな。
He's conserving his energy.
Hug the tree.
触れた瞬間、そこが生命力に満ちていて、
Wow.
Ah,
樹木全体とつながっているのが
Entry.
分かる。
Entry. This is the actual end of the hunter's exam.
he becomes one with the tree.
Even if he wants to take a rest, look how far he has to go.
Yeah.
Take a nap over there.
Like he gets it. Oh. Oh, someone's here? Why did you press the button, you boss?
Didn't want to pay the fine.
I'll never financially recover from this.
He still needs 10 minutes to wait though. Good job, Gon.
I waited for him.
Aww.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
That is an interesting looking device right there.
Almost there.
Is that a nest?
Heck.
てっぺんが変だぞ
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Just climbing negative vertical.
oh my gosh.
Oh.
There's more to go.
That would have made me freak out and fall.
Yeah. Maybe that's what happened to the guy that's on the list.
Yeah.
びくった
They might try to eat you.
いや
Just
I was just petting it.
making friends.
よ
Papa! Hey!
Hey.
待ちくたびれたぞ
Took a while. Oh, glistening eyes.
からここまで何分かかった
500 meter point.
Stats
Stats now.
20分くらいかな
初めてです
For the first time.
聞いていい
What are those things?
答えねえかもしんねえけど
I might not answer.
ジェンが
Seriously.
欲しいものって
あー
何
Hmm.
今目の前にない
Adventure. He's a nomad.
So anything that he can't see, he wants
Yeah.
to go get it.
俺がハンターになろうと思ったのはぜ
Oh.
Aw. Cute birdies.
俺がハンターになろうと思ったのは当時俺が行きたかった場所に入るのにハンターが一番現実的だったからだ
Okay.
その場所はある王族の埋葬施設とされてい
Oh.
た
Oh.
15の時に特定非
15
営利活動法人を設立して
Huh.
王母の調査と修繕
Oh,
を
interesting.
金も名誉もいらないからただ真実を知りたいという変わり者で
Oh, the random people.
さらに口が硬くて信頼できる
Oh,
やつ
his
が
team.
法
Yeah.
人設立のため
They also get
10人
That looks
the
like-
Zodiacs. That one is over there especially.
実はその先にある本当に欲しいものなんてどうでもいいくらいにな普通の会社員や院生や
Okay.
フリーターだったりした念願かなって王母の中に足を踏み入れた時俺が一番嬉しかったのはずっと願ってた王母の真実を目の当たりにしたことじゃなく一緒に中へ入ったそいつらと顔を見合わせて握手した瞬間
Oh.
Oh. That's cute.
連中と比べたら
Secret.
王母の真実はただのおまけさなものは欲しいものより先に来た
Okay.
The
Yeah, so, like-
friendships, yeah.
Life you get along the way.
Yeah.
Um,
少し説明がいる
We have time.
yeah, we're up here.
な俺たちが登ったこの木はなんだ
The world tree.
世界樹でしょ
そうだなだがこの木の真実は成長の止まった若い
Oh.
Whoa.
栄養が足りなくてこれしか育たなかった世界樹なんだ
Oh.
What's a real one?
本当の世界樹は
Oh.
マグマを吸って山脈に根付き大気圏を超えて
Leaving the atmosphere.
でかくなる
That's a
Oh
leech.
my gosh, yes!
お前もよく知ってる世界地図さ
Oh, world map.
お前や会長が戦ったアリも、外側から来た外来種
Non-native species.
教えてくれない真実だ
Oh!
常識のある大人は
With common sense.
あえてパンドラの箱に振る舞いと
Yeah.
たちが知ってるこの世界はとてつもなく大きな世界のほんの
Yeah.
That's
It's
scary.
very small.
Goodness.
地域の選ばれた人間はあっち
A
に
chosen
来た記
few.
録を
Mm.
異物に残してる
He wants to see it.
目の前にない何かだ
Hey.
So, team up?
See those creepy things. They're really obedient though. They're not made of
Yes.
teeth.
Yeah, not one.
出発するまでだけで最低4つある
For
許可
Authorization?
手段
Means?
資格
qualifications.
契約
Contract.
Contract.
All very legal.
That's
その中の一つも手に入れてないだが別に急いでいない道中を楽しんでる最中だだからもし
Oh, meaning he's saying goodbye.
重なるようなら
I guess he's not a father figure.
大いに
To the fullest. There they go again.
Oh, oh!
Mama.
Mama, that was the bird that we saw. A giant fish in his mouth.
Is that a whale? That was an orca.
これ
Oh,
カイトに頼まれてたんだ
Oh,
返しておいてくれって
can't forget that.
ああそうか
Thanks.
Hasn't had that for ages.
I'm selling him
His
everything.
story's time.
another coffin.
Telling
Oh,
him
the-
about
Kilow's
Little
house,
Ducks,
yeah.
Oh, happy days. Oh.
That's so earned.
Yeah.
So earned.
So hard. Oh. Is that it?
I think we're wrapping up here. Oh, is that the thing the girl wanted to preserve? Remember? She was talking about the swans going over the lake.
Oh, I remember. Oh,
Oh, I forgot about that.
Maybe it's not, but
I completely forgot about that.
Oh, scented postcard.
Oh, from the top of the world tree.
She wouldn't even know it.
She met him. I'll pay
oh,
him.
the bet. Remember they had a bet.
Oh.
All right. Who would come? Yeah. He looks healthier.
Yes.
No, does look healthier.
He does.
Less dead inside.
Aww.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Having a little drink to dead Netero.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
FaceTime.
yeah.
Sent the image.
Oh, where are they? They're over like a crystal.
Crystal World. Yep. Kirapi guys still stooped
What
over.
is he doing? What? Oh, the eyes.
Collecting his.
He's just
Their
collecting
eyes.
them. Oh, found something else to obsess over.
Well, he always wanted to get the
Yeah,
eyes.
that's true.
Oh, Goto.
Oh,
Yeah, they found
he did
him.
die.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
they're not
not
gonna tell
telling
him. Yeah.
He'd come back or something. What? Let's go!
Maybe you wished him back? No? Maybe? Yes? What?
Where have you been?
Oh, that thing! Those guys! Those guys from the exam!
Yeah. But
Or are they just using him to pose as Goto? I'm so confused.
they're posing, I think.
Oh,
Let's
we're
look
not
back
because
at
we're
the
not
grave.
telling anybody that. Oh, and then back over here.
This music goes hard. Dude.
Yeah. Especially after everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
sure.
Kaito.
Aw.
Smiling koala. Who the heck are you?
Oh, that is her
That is
preserve
the
thing.
sun.
It is.
Yeah.
Aww.
Wow.
道草を楽しめ大いにな
Yeah.
欲しいものより大切なものがきっとそっちに転がってる
Oh.
American theater clap. Very good. Wonderful. Yay.
Discussion.
Discussion.
It's over.
It's over.
Done.
Gotta say though, I appreciate Little Detours. It's been like a decade. Can't wait for the show to come back.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. Oh. But that is an amazing next chapter idea. The world is this big.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to grab your phone and I wanted to show you guys
The real world map.
proposed what people think from like collecting little informations through the thing that people are like, this is probably the world map, and it's we have a very tiny part of the world.
Now, if I recall, over the years you've mentioned it a couple times. I think there's the place he's talking about is called the Dark Continent, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cannot find the one that I found before, but this is the one that I remember seeing before, where basically our world is like in the middle of
Oh wow.
a huge ocean, and then all around it is basically the rest of another continent.
Yes.
It's like a pond.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
Yes, it's huge.
Yeah, so I mean, he finally meets Ging and he gets to talk to him, and I gotta say, it felt, I mean, for just climbing the tree and the journey to get there and then finally talking to him, it felt so fulfilling.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have to immediately in my mind compare it to like Two Eternity's ending, where it was fulfilling, but this is the feeling I wanted.
Yeah.
With the stuff in season 2 that you wanted kind of a fulfillment out of.
Yeah.
I got it here, and I got it in a way stronger feeling about it because it felt so earned, and it wasn't dragged out to a long period of time. Even though we knew that Ging was out there and didn't really want to meet him, this felt not hanging above you like I complained about in the other show.
Yeah. It's like I think the thing with in Two Year Eternity, it felt like there's so many moments where it could have been time.
Yeah.
But with this one, it's like, nah, it's not time yet. You know? So when we knew when it was time, it didn't take long to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, so climbing the tree, he felt the tree was alive. And almost like he was telling him where to grab, where to go, whispering to him.
Yeah. That's a creepy tree, but okay.
Yeah, and actually, when I said in the episode this was the actual end of the Hunter exam, is because you probably need Nen to be able to like sense that.
Yeah.
So it's like you get Nen, that's the real ending. Nah, the real ending is climbing the world tree.
The tree.
All the people who have Hunter license is a fake Hunter license. There's another one you get at the top. But yeah, so it was a nice climb sequence. Funnily enough, I was a little nervous going through it that it was gonna get tiring, like boring, like okay, let's get to the top. But I didn't feel that way at
I
all.
didn't feel it either.
It was nice.
I thought the same thing. Like, I wonder how long it's gonna take before I just want to get to it.
But at the same time, it's like enjoying the little detours.
Yes.
And also saving a man on a ledge.
Yes.
Did you see how large that leaf was?
Yeah.
He was
just
just
on a
so
leaf.
lucky. He was so lucky.
Probably got scared by those.
Yeah,
birds
he
at the
probably got close, saw the birds, and fell.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that those things eat things bigger than humans and didn't even think to eat the kids, like, oh, you're so lucky, God. So lucky you're a
So
good kid.
lucky.
Yes, well, it's not like humans go out of their ways to eat bugs,
I
So maybe they're
suppose.
just like, yeah.
But
Good point.
at the same time, they have mentioned before that hunters are like, they have an affinity with animals.
Yeah.
They like them naturally.
Yes. Yes.
I wonder if they like Pyriston. I feel like the answer is no. But yeah, as we're going up the mountain, we see like all of the things that have led up to this, the whole series,
friends,
everything.
moments.
I was like, oh my gosh, it felt so good.
Yes.
So happy.
It was nostalgia time. Especially like we've been watching. I think we said at the top. We've been watching the first 83 episodes way before this channel.
Yeah.
That's years ago.
Yeah.
Like years, and we stopped years before we started this channel. So it just feels like so much of our life just was summarized right there. You know?
Yeah, and it was hard to get back into it.
Yeah.
Because once you come off of a show that not hundreds, but over 100 episodes long, it feels like such a burden to get back into.
Yes.
But once you get back into the rhythm of it, it's like, yeah, I did miss this. And the resolution, it does give you a feeling of I finally closed that chapter.
Yes.
You know? So he's talking to Ging up there, and Ging started talking about how he left because there was something he wanted. And maybe there was someone who told him, or he met a hunter beforehand because he knew what hunters were before he left. but he knew that there's a life out there that's better than this that he wants.
Yeah. Yes, and he said the only practical way to achieving it was to become a hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which tells you about this world.
Yes.
The only way you can get into that tomb. No, you don't try to like study and go to school and get money. No, you gotta become a hunter.
Join the most rigorous and deadly exam in the world.
Yes.
And gain superpowers.
Yes.
Tell nobody.
Yes.
Then go. Fulfill your dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Leorio did. That's literally what Leorio did.
Yeah. So it looks like it is, even though it seems nonsensical, the most practical way to make money in this world is to become a hunter.
Yeah.
Become a deadly fighter.
To become a doctor, you can't even just go to school. You have to become a hunter. Well,
Or have money. Or,
yeah, that's, I know, but it's not. I'm not saying, when I say have to, I don't mean have to, but like it's like it's like the most sensical way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's free to become a hunter.
Yeah, it just seems like the opposite in this
The
world.
only cost is your life.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he initially going out there trying to get to this tomb, he meets people along the way, and towards the end of it, he realizes that the satisfaction of seeing the tomb was nothing compared to the things he gained along the way.
Yeah, to
he
seeing
shook his
his
friends'
colleagues'
hands.
hands. See
their
their heads. Their heads.
To
Shake their hands and see their faces. That's what I would
Yes.
say.
Yeah, and it makes sense because in hindsight, Gon can see that he's right in this, and this is probably something you can't really explain to somebody.
Who hasn't gone through it?
Yeah, but forcing Gon to come after him, he then experiences it, and looking back, it's like, yeah, you're right.
You're right,
I
Dad.
made very meaningful relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, if you think about it, because Ging had this goal, like if he goes out, he does the burial ground thing, and he's like, I'm gonna go back and find my kid. The kid probably like hate him and be angry at him for leaving him. And he's probably like, you know what? The best way to get him to understand me is to make him come find me.
Like you said,
thought
give
about
the
it.
kid a hunter exam
Yes.
to come and find his father.
Yes.
Yeah, and so we still don't know anything about Gon's mom.
No.
What's up with that? He didn't even ask him about it, which is odd.
Well, Gon gave up even wanting to ask. Remember from the cassette tape thing?
I don't remember his reasoning.
He
Because
just
Miko or Mirio
was his mom.
is pretty much his mom. He's like, I don't need another mom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm guessing, didn't he say she died in childbirth or something like that? Something happened
I
why.
think Ging mentioned she was dead.
Yeah.
But I don't think he said how.
Yeah. Well, in any case, knowing about her would only like maybe open up connections to her family, and that might be interesting down the line. But I don't. It's not really that important, you know.
No. Ging and his team's gone. They don't care about family
No, they
connections.
do not.
Very much no.
I mean, even in their conversation, they're gonna split up again.
Yeah.
So this is just a once in a lifetime moment, and then they'll meet again some other time and share some more stories. Can you imagine they both become the most? He's the most famous hunter, right? Famous, not
They
the
said he's
strongest.
the greatest hunter.
Greatest hunter. I think
Ging.
Kite said that. I
Okay.
think.
He's a little biased, but yeah.
Yeah. And then Gon becomes the next greatest.
Yeah,
And
I
they
mean,
go
he's
out
already made
together.
a name for himself. Like,
Yes.
just about every hunter knows him now, actually,
True.
because of the election.
Yes. It's like, oh, it's the kid that died.
Gon's easily top 20 hunters.
Yeah.
That we know. From everyone we've seen, how everyone reveres people like Bisky.
Yes.
And the people that we've met, it's like Gon can kind of compare to some of these people.
Yes.
I mean, they were literally like, make him the chairman.
Yes.
Run, kid, go for it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We also learn about the real world tree. This one is a sapling.
Yeah.
that stopped growing.
Oh my gosh. How did it like get here? I'm guessing it's from the other continent.
They're right next to the water.
Yeah. Oh, this is true. This is right next. So maybe that part was underwater at some point,
They
or
floated over.
some flood,
monsoon
not a monsoon,
did a thing.
tsunami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the yeah.
Or monsoon could do
I
that
don't
too,
know
I
what the
guess.
difference
Monsoon is a hurricane. Yeah, that could have done it. Anything that brought water from the sea, like it was in the sea. And I think the reason it didn't survive is because it needs so much to live.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, it's like literally a leech.
Yeah, it goes to space.
It goes to space, out of the atmosphere, and survives.
Interesting thing. When I was looking at the map, it said that the giant ocean that I was looking at it's categorized as a lake, which means it's freshwater,
Oh.
Ah. Interesting.
which would explain why the seed would survive.
Actually,
in freshwater.
That makes sense.
I mean, we have stuff in the real world that can survive salt water for a while, like coconut seeds. They can survive in the salt water for quite a while before they get across to another island.
Ooh.
But yeah, I mean, this world is very scary.
Yeah,
from zooming out and seeing all that.
I felt immediately claustrophobic. Yeah, I was just like, oh my god.
Trapped like that.
Trapped. I'm landlocked.
Surrounded on all sides.
Yes.
Sees giant lake.
Yeah, so I mean, King was talking about if you want to go and see this other world, this other side, you need 4 qualifications:
Authorization, qualifications, means,
qualification,
and
contract.
Yes.
And we don't know
none of them.
And there are more. The total was how many? 7.
What?
There's more than 4 total, but you need 4 before you can even start.
Oh, I thought he just said 4, but
No.
I didn't see.
I just learned 4.
Yeah, because those are the only 4 you need those before you can even start, or before you can even like be considered or something like that. I can't remember his exact wording.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that again. But yeah, he said he hadn't even got a single one of them, but he also hasn't been rushing to get it.
No, because he's learned to enjoy the detours.
I was about to say, Mans doesn't have the means after how long, and with a hunter card.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, we only know he has nonprofits.
That's true. So he doesn't really seem to care about money, except he needs it. But maybe he's thinking, that's the easiest part.
I mean, means could not necessarily mean money. It could
That's
mean like
true.
certain instruments or things to actually get
just
there.
a way.
Yeah.
Like a certain type of boat or certain covering.
He also doesn't have qualification.
Yeah, there's qualification for this and contract.
And
So,
authorization.
Is this like a regular thing?
That's
is there
what
like
I'm
another
saying.
layer of hunters
I'm
that's
wondering.
above these guys?
Yeah.
I know a little bit about traveling to the Dark Continent. I mean, a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm like, do I explain to you now? Because there's like a second season supposed to be coming out, like.
So
end
you
of
can be in the
this
know.
year. But
can
I'm
be in the know.
like, I want to.
And technically, this information would be everybody who's seen all of the episodes would know. But is there this is from a manga, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
is there more to the manga than this right now?
Yes.
So then it could count
be.
as spoiler then, because people wherever you got it, people could have gotten it from later episodes. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do get the feeling that the manga is not crazy far ahead of the manga, because whenever I've in the past looked at like power rankings of seeing where people stand and strength and stuff like that, whenever people talk about feats and whatever, it's never stuff outside of the anime.
True.
Like not a single time I've seen someone mention something that happened in the manga. So it's like not much has happened. I feel like.
People were saying that it's just enough for like one more season that has been written so far, because the author was very sick and has taken a lot of hiatus.
I know about that. He's famous for repeatedly going on a hiatus, which isn't his fault or anything. He gets sick, but you know.
He's committed that he comes back every time. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta feel like a certain pressure. It's like people have been, after all these years, all these hiatuses, they're still here wanting more out of you. It's like, you gotta feel like, I've gotta give it to them. I've gotta finish this.
I remember seeing like a chart of like chapters released to hiatus.
Yeah.
And it's like there's way more hiatus on that chart than any chapters being released.
Yeah.
There's a website dedicated to it.
No, I remember you guys showed me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel comfortable. I mean, we don't give letter grades because it's not done, obviously. But I don't even feel comfortable overall rating it because it feels like there's so much left to talk about. You know? But, I mean, I can't imagine giving it anything less than an S.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Hunter.
Just like the whole journey.
Yeah, is amazing. Like, it has the moments where, Ant season, where literally 30 minutes took 30 episodes. But it felt like, no, this was their epic arc, and they were gonna put it they're all blah, 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 blah. They're gonna put it all on the table, all of it out, right here in this arc, right?
Yes.
And they ended with a bang. Like, the ending of that arc was amazing. And it just felt like that was their baby. That was his baby, you know, and he wanted everyone to love it. And then we learn from Ging that they ain't even from here. Those creatures are otherworldly. So,
Which actually makes sense because it escaped.
yes, the chimera escaped. It was from something. Remember? It was
Yeah.
bleeding and hiding in a cave. Yes.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
Makes
That's
sense.
probably why Parison was like, let me take all of them.
And
Put
push
it
it somewhere
somewhere.
else. Yeah, he has a plan for it. Maybe this is the second edition of Hunter Exam. Like, you want to get
Almost
over there, it's a
definitely.
new Hunter Exam.
Almost definitely. He's
That's
just going
why-
to employ them all.
The new qualification.
Yeah. What if he is retiring as chairman because he's going to join a different chairman board? Because he's got connections.
What's an alternate name for Hunter? The
Trackers.
Predators.
But yeah, everything in this world is just whenever it gets introduced, it seems to be there's something bigger behind it.
Yeah.
And so now we got introduced to the fact that literally the world, there is something bigger behind the world.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
so crazy. But yeah, S tier too.
Yeah, it would be totally S tier. Yeah,
I'm excited
And we
for
saw
the next
everybody at the end there live streaming to the swans flying away, and just a beautiful, beautiful sunset. And also Kurapika missing it completely.
Kind of getting a glimpse, glitter of light on his red eyes. And Goto is dead. It seems.
I think so.
I think those animals are just gonna cover as him. Just nobody else, so nobody else thinks he's dead or knows he's dead.
Yeah, because she looked back at the grave as they're leaving, which I feel like she wouldn't have done if it wasn't.
If it
Goto.
wasn't Goto, yeah. It's probably just so there's no confusion. He did, but this guy, he's the new Goto, and they don't want to tell Killua because that would make him very sad.
I feel he's gonna be furious once he finds out.
Oh, he will. I think he will hunt Hisoka.
Yeah.
Like for months he's been dead and no one told him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, Alaka might try to bring him back to life, or he might add.
But that even work. There's no limit that we've seen to Alec.
Yeah, no limit.
Literally, just maybe touching the bone is enough.
Yeah, we could just find the grave.
Yeah.
That's a good point. What if the reason that they're doing this is so he doesn't bring him back or something? Like, I mean, from a story perspective.
Yeah, maybe.
Because now if he's in the ground for so long, it's like there's nothing to bring back.
Interesting.
Maybe.
Is Kurapika. So he's got those eyes there. He's getting the eyeballs back. What was the last thing we left him off as? I mean, he had that whole... He was working with that crime family. And then they lost... Her ability to see future was taken by Krollo.
Yes.
So that was where we left him off. He's getting the eyeballs back. That's it?
He swore off
Trying to hunt
the
for
spiders, and he was supposed to be getting better.
mentally.
And he was supposed to be like slightly more happy, and then we come back to this. Mr. Broody Boy is back.
Angry. And I know the red eyes is when they're angry, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or when they're heightened emotions.
High emotionally, yeah. And he seems like that's just how he is, like incessantly now. Like he had, because he's away from his friends, I think nobody else to steer him in the right direction. So I'm seeing like for his arc, it's going to be a whole thing of trying to bring him back into reality to let him see more things than just avenging his dead brethren.
Yes.
Yeah, he said he's not going to hunt spiders. Nothing said... He didn't say anything about hunting on people who had the eyeballs.
Yeah, right, because they were sold to like rich people.
Yeah, and this wouldn't have happened to them if people outside
Didn't want the
wanted
eyes.
them in the first place.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, no, I was gonna say, do you think these people with red eyes are otherworldly? Because like, what is normal in this world?
What is normal?
Because there are beans. Beans exist.
Beans. Beans.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
right?
beans.
Okay, not edible beans. Yeah, so I'm like, there's some creatures that seem to be accepted. No one has said, "Oh, you're not normal." So it might be a blurred line. Like, what is normal?
Yeah.
What is otherworldly?
Because we also have that one spider guy who has holes in his body all over. Remember the guy who dances and makes sounds and
Oh, yeah. Whistle guy.
And he was from like a
tribe
special
that did
tribe.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just more stuff, more stuff.
We could just talk forever.
Yeah, that's the thing, that as big as the world is, and like they're like indigenous people who have no contact with the rest of like these cities. It's still like a bigger world. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, their world is still probably bigger than our Earth.
Yes.
Which is still smaller than the rest of their planet.
Yes.
I'm so excited to see what they might be bringing in the next season.
Yes.
So guys, remember to hit the like button, remember to hit the subscribe button, also check out the Patreon in the description to see these episodes. You can't see them a week early anymore. I keep forgetting. You can see the uncut version of this episode and the a week ahead
episodes.
of the other stuff that we have on our channel.
And the new shows,
And the new
Dororo,
Dororo.
Jujutsu, Rurouni Kenshin, I think.
Yes.
Rurouni Kenshin.
Rurouni.
Yes. So guys, we might see you back next week. See you in the city.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Oh, bye.
A special thanks to our patrons: Singed Corpse, Alexander Dietz, Deli,